The results for the assembly elections in India's Haryana and Jammu and Kashmir will be declared today. While elections were held in 3 phases in Jammu and Kashmir, Haryana went to polls in a single phase.
Absolutely. In Haryana, 93 counting centers have been set up across 90 assembly constituencies in 22 districts. Postal ballots will be counted first, followed by the counting of electronic voting machines. More than 1,000 candidates, including 464 independents and 101 women, are in the fray.
This was the first assembly election in Jammu and Kashmir in 10 years. It is also the first since the abrogation of Article 370 back in 2019, which changed its status to a union territory. Now, the key poll issues in the election were Article 370, restoration of full statehood, and unemployment.
According to Election Commission officials, a 3-tier security setup has been put in all place at all the counting centers to ensure that all goes well in the restive union territory. The fate of 873 candidates vying for a seat in the 90-member House is expected to be revealed by Tuesday evening.
All right, for more on this, our special correspondent Idris Lone joins us from Srinagar. Idris, of course, all through the 3 phases, we were getting a sense of what is happening. The exit polls have also been out. They're suggesting something, but we've seen exit polls go terribly wrong in the recent past. Give us a sense of what to expect. Polling, or counting rather, now is going to start soon.
Well, Shivan, just at 8 o'clock, the counting has started at the Srinagar Counting Centre, which is at the SKICC, where I am standing right now. And as you can see, the whole place is completely covered by the security forces, which includes Jammu and Kashmir Police as well as CRPF. There's a 100-meter limit that has been kept by the authorities today around the counting centres, where no civilian is allowed. Only people with the passes are allowed to enter into these centres. If we talk about the exit polls that have come in the last 1 week after the election concluded, most of the exit polls have shown that the National Conference and Congress are winning a majority of seats in the Kashmir division, while as if we talk about the Jammu division, it seems that BJP will have an edge like they had in the parliamentary elections. But as you said, that the exit polls have gone wrong in the past also, and this time also they might not really be exactly what it is being shown. Because for the first time ever, Shivan, we also saw a huge participation of the people in the assembly elections. All the previous records of the people participation in these elections were broken, and that is one of the reasons that it might be a surprise for all of us at the end of the day, that who are the winners in this election. If we talk about the main faces that this election has, like the former Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, Umar Abdullah, Mehbooba Mufti's daughter, Iltija Mufti, is also fighting for the first time. It's a debut in the assembly elections, and there are BJP leaders like Ravindra Raina, Congress's state president Tariq Hamid Karra, Muzaffar Hussain Beg, who was the deputy chief minister of Jammu and Kashmir. He's fighting as an independent. So this time it's a big bouquet of leaders that are in the fray. One of the biggest competitors this time was the Awami Ittihad Party's leader, Engineer Rashid, who was in jail for the last 5.5 years, but was left to campaign for his political leaders in the assembly elections. He aggressively campaigned for his candidates, but the exit polls have shown that he might not get more than 1 or 2 seats. But he's confident that his vote share has increased, definitely in north as well as in the south of Kashmir. So it's going to be a very interesting day, and we'll have to wait and watch who the winners will be.
Absolutely. Now, of course, we were talking about how this is the first assembly election in Jammu Kashmir in 10 years. Tell us how the mood is right after the voting has been done. How are people feeling it?
Well, there has been a lot of excitement because there was a gap of 10 years of holding assembly elections in Jammu and Kashmir. This is also the first assembly election taking place after the abrogation of Article 370. A lot of people, when we were going to the polling booths, were of the opinion that they're coming out to vote only and only because they are with the regional political parties. They're supporting them because they've promised them that they might be able to bring back the special status of Jammu and Kashmir. While on the other hand, we also saw huge participation in the Jammu region as well. There were record-breaking numbers there as well, and the mood was extremely festive because we've seen elections happening in the last 4 decades in Jammu and Kashmir. Most of the time it was poll boycott by the separatist leadership, but this time there was zero poll boycott. Everybody wanted to participate in these elections, and we did see that the numbers were record-breaking this assembly election.
Thanks, Idris, for getting us the latest. It's going to be a packed day for you as well. We will be keeping in touch with you hour to hour to get the latest from what's happening. That's Idris Lone getting us the latest from Srinagar.